Imagine sitting at your computer, typing a question, and suddenly, the screen lights up with a perfectly written answer that sounds like it came from a human expert. It's not magic. It's something called a large language model, or LLM for short, and it's the hidden engine behind many modern AI tools you see today. At its core, a large language model is a type of artificial intelligence trained to understand and generate human language. Think of it as a digital brain built from mathematics and data instead of neurons and flesh. It doesn't think or feel, but it has learned how words fit together. The rhythm, the grammar, the context by training on massive collections of text from books, articles, websites, and more. LLMs are some of the most capable models we've ever built for handling language in all its messy, beautiful complexity. So how does it actually work? Every sentence you write is like a puzzle. The model looks at the first few pieces, the words, and its job is to guess what comes next. It does this not by memorizing exact phrases, but by predicting using patterns it learned from enormous datasets. Using a special neural network architecture called a transformer, it breaks language into tiny units called tokens and calculates the probability of each possible next token. The transformer ACE attention mechanism lets the model focus on the most relevant parts of a sentence or paragraph, similar to how we lock onto key details when we listen to a story. Through billions of training examples, the model becomes remarkably good at this prediction game. Say, peanut butter and it very likely continues with jelly. If you ask it to explain quantum physics, it assembles an answer by drawing on patterns it has seen in countless explanations from its training data. It can summarize documents, translate between languages, write code, draft emails, and even help brainstorm creative ideas, all using the same underlying ability to predict the next meaningful word or phrase. Why does this matter? Because large language models are changing how we interact with knowledge and technology. They're powering smarter search engines, personal tutors, writing assistants, coding copilots, and chatbots that feel more natural and conversational than ever before. Businesses use them to analyze documents, draft reports, and support customers 24/7. In fields like healthcare, law, and research, they help professionals sift through huge amounts of information and surface what matters most. Of course, they're not perfect. LLMs can make mistakes, reflect biases in their training data, or hallucinate facts that sound right but aren't true. They don't truly understand the world the way humans do. They model patterns in language, but even with these limits, their impact is huge. They're opening the door to a future where human creativity and machine intelligence work together, each amplifying the other. If you'd like to keep exploring how this technology works and what it means for our everyday lives, make sure you subscribe to Talking Tech. On this channel, we break down complex tech into clear, engaging stories, and there's a lot more coming that you won't want to miss.